Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Bobby Labonte's Spider-Man 3 Cheerios Dodge from 2007. So let's take a look at the box. As you can see, this is back when they still tried on boxes, so we actually have a nice box artwork. You got the New York City skyline, picture Spider-Man right there, Petty Enterprises, Cheerios, 43, Bobby Labonte, Spider-Man 3. Same stuff down the side of the box with a different pose on Spider-Man there. Motorsports Authentics, Driver Select, same stuff on the back of the box. They made a total of 2,032 of these things. 2007, and there's your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. This was run at the Spring Talladega race in 2007. One of the last couple years that we actually had the Cheerios Petty machine in NASCAR. I believe 2008 was the last year, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, because 2009 it turned into, you had Bobby Labonte in the Ask.com 96 car. But back when we used to get movie cars pretty frequently, and, we actually got diecasts of those movie cars very frequently. Nowadays, we get like one maybe a year, and they usually don't get offered. Like we had Brad Keselowski ran like the Guardians of the Galaxy King's Hawaiian car, not offered. Brad Keselowski ran the Minions King's Hawaiian car, not offered. Then he didn't get a King's Hawaiian movie car this year. He had 4 different paint schemes, and he wrecked in all 4 of them. Anyways, back to this car. A very nice paint scheme here for the 3rd installment for the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. A movie that a lot of people hate. I will always love. I don't care. Is it stupid? Yes. It is so enjoyably and entertaining to watch though. Yeah, they screwed up Venom. It wasn't anything like the really first 2 Tobey Maguire movies, mainly because of, Sony, but I said that is one of those movies that no matter how many times it pops on, I will always want to watch it and always enjoy seeing it. Is it anywhere near as good as the first 2? No, but it is enjoyable to watch. And this is a fantastic paint scheme. You get the whole car is dark blue and covered in a web pattern. It's even got a hexagon, I assume supposed to be the outfit fabric pattern. You got webs all throughout. You even got webs through the 43 background. Just spider webs throughout the whole thing. Got the bright red and blue around the bottom. I assume it's going for the look of, the black suit back there. At least for the base color, but it's still a little bit blue more than black at times. It looks like it's almost like a really dark blue instead of being just like a plain black like that is. But I'm surprised they didn't put photos of Spider-Man in the black suit actually on the car too. I'm pretty sure they showed that off in the trailers and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure we already knew what the black suit looked like by the time this car would have been running. Which, there's a lot of people still salty about that. The black suit was just the regular Raimi suit, just colored black with, silver webbing. But I think it looks cool. It's something different. Everything doesn't need to look exactly like the comics 24/7. It makes it more fun when we get something like that that's unique, and then eventually as, in movies or eventually nowadays, we might be able to do more comic-accurate outfits, but whatever. Anyways, back to the car. Let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Cheerios, Betty Crocker, picture Spider-Man right there. Spider-Man 3 in theaters May 4th. Hint, they did it on Star Wars Day, that's funny. Got Dodge Charger number 43 right there. You see you've got the nice web pattern on the nose in throughout all of the grill pieces right there. That looks cool. Down the side, you got Spider-Man 3 in theaters May 4th. Got Victory Junction Gang, Tricks, Fruit Roll-Ups, and Safety Clean. Got Super 8 Motel on the C-post. Another photo of Spider-Man right there. Got Sue B. Honey, Valvoline STP, Ingersoll Rand, Barnes Group, Norton, ESAB, R&M, Freightliner, and Racing Radios down there. On the B post, you have Coca-Cola, Wells Fargo, and Dodge. You can see that's a hexagon pattern throughout the whole car, a little bit better. Bobby Labonte's name right there. Got your typical chinsies and such up front. Doesn't have the Bud Polo logo, I assume the real car had. Probably because of the whole Cheerios, this for kids thing. I don't know. On the back, you got Petty Enterprises, number 43, Spider-Man 3 in theaters May 4th, Sony.com/Spider-Man. On the deck lid, you got Old El Paso, Totino's, and Pop Secret. This is number 468. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Except this time you have Lucky Charms back here and Pillsbury. Let's take a look under the hood. Got Cheerios and Betty Crocker under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Back when the deck lid still did open, and you got your typical fuel cell and such back there, and of course the roof flaps do open. And there's the inside of the car if you want to see that. Just a really cool special paint scheme more than anything. Like I said, I do miss these movie cars. Spider-Man ones especially. Like, there's still Spider-Man movies going constantly. Can we please get some cool cars again? But then again, nowadays, like I said, if we even got a cool paint scheme, it probably wouldn't be offered by Lionel. So, whatever. But this is definitely cool. This is one of the more popular Spider-Man paint schemes because they did Spider-Man for all the Tobey Maguire movies. They actually all got cars. There was a few different ones. Like the first movie you had the Dr. Pepper 26 car, which I still have to get the diecast of that. You had the singular, was it Robbie Gordon or whatever at that point car? I think that was Spider-Man 1. Was that Spider-Man 2? There was a singular car. I don't think it actually got made as a diecast though. Then there was, of course, the Terry Labonte Kellogg's paint scheme that we actually took a look at not too long ago on the channel. Picked up one of those at Watkins Glen. So, and now I got this one. I guess I should have. Like I said, I definitely need to get that Dr. Pepper car because I know that exists as a Racing Champions Authentics diecast and complete the trilogy of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man cars, I guess. If you want this car, it is not that easy to get. This one's a little bit harder to find. A lot of those, like, Bobby Labonte, Cheerios, Petty Dodges actually do have some value to them, but this one especially is pretty popular, so not many pop up, and if they do pop up, they're usually going for close to 100 at least, so you have to search around a little bit if you want one. Remember, for all of your other diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. Just go check that if you want anything. But pretty much all there must is to say, this has been a review of Bobby Labonte's Cheerios Spider-Man 3 Dodge from 2007. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.